Good morning, you guys. How you doing? It's Rick again. Take a little second off so I can get back into work, but I want to, I woke up this morning with this like mankind. I'm gonna make this super short, okay? We have been reading scripture wrong for so long. Someone says that means that's the queer scripture because it says man can't lie with mankind. What causes someone to say that? I mean, we're not allowed to question it, I would say, but I would say, who says that mankind represents another male? All right? You know, homo is also something that lesbians share with us. It's people that share the same sex. All right? There's not saying anything at all about that, but the idea is, I know that it has to do, the whole Bible has to do with our brains and how we connect to the Lord, or how we connect to something outside of us. And it says plain as day that the kingdom of heaven is inside of us. It says it all the time. The way to this kingdom, the key to this kingdom is by entering within. It says that all over the place. It says it everywhere. It says those people, like religious people, the Pharisees, the woe to these guys because they don't enter within and they inhibit those people that wish to go in. This is the hate that the Lord or this energy has towards the lower mind, who has a way of killing the spiritual side of us. Now, I'm going to tell you that your mind is a lot smarter than that, you know. I would like to say, question, what is mankind, you know? There's synonyms that say, you know, it's about man, but man in itself is not the human, it's not the entity being spoke of. Male and female, society, mankind. So it's saying that if you guys want to side with mankind, and you should already know that if you follow mankind, it's the abomination because it takes you away. It's not because someone sucks cock and that this is a deviant behavior. You've been told this. You've been taught this. And, oh, you know, it represents itself in nature everywhere. Things come together. It's even like the idea of grafting plants together. Come on. It's absolutely crazy. Oh, but we got to have something to hate. Have to have something in someone, some group that we can hate on, you know. So we take and use this huge gap to say that when a man lays with mankind, then he's a fag. That's stupid. That is absolutely stupid. You ignorant motherfuckers trying to make us think like ignorant motherfuckers. You know, that's just crazy. Just absolutely crazy. And it just gets on me. I think I'm going to have to go back up. Got to clean out. Because I feel rage coming on. Feel the redness. You know, I can feel hell. I can feel the devil coming up in me. You know, it's rising. It's rising. But anyways, I just wanted to tell you that can hold up to any argument that tells me that God hates me. You know, fuck you. Who told you that? You know, I have clear evidence from the Bible, which you say is God himself, that he hates everyone that doesn't come to him. And that biblical homo becomes all the religious people. Every one of them. All of them. Whether they're queer or not. They're all lumped into this group, all right? And so are the atheists, just because they just don't go and find him. You know, it's just like, you know, who cares? You know, but you're allowed your choice. This is so that we could create this awful world around us at this time in our lives. Remember, there was a golden age at one time. It was beautiful. There was only few people that think like us, all right? And they claim that there's only 10% of the world that actually is ruining it for everyone else. Well, I'm trying to tell you that it's 90% of the world fucking it up for a little 10%. I'm just turning it around because we live lies. This is the great deception. And I'll tell you that, you know, you can start with the queer, but I will tell you that everything that has to do with hate, and you attribute it to God, is blasphemous. And you're wrong. The only person, the only entity, the only energy that could possibly hurt you or hate you is ourselves, others like us, and this lower conscious energy that you feed from. This causes your hate. This causes your heart to be hard. You're following these other gods instead of following the one that's inside of you. That's the one they're looking for. That's the universal God with the universal mother, the mother of us all, the inside of us. So, listen, I challenge anybody who could tell me that, that this is wrong, that God, the divine, the peace man, Jesus, and all these guys hate something without me telling you what that means, Remember, this is called dark language that the Bible is written in. It's hidden. And when someone wants to die in this place, they're looking to meditate. When someone dies in the Bible, they've made it all the way over to the other side. All right? When somebody gives up the ghost, that motherfucker don't exist no more. All right? In flesh, he's got to go find himself another vessel, another, what do you call it, another temple to build, a whole new you will have to come out of that. But, this is because idiots had control of this Bible and their stupidness, you better listen to me. How many people have been in places where your boss changed, I had it happen to me when I was in the Navy. All right, a boss changes over you and you have nothing you can do about it. It's his way or the highway. And after years of doing something the right way, you get someone in who doesn't know anything about it, but no matter what direction he goes in, it's his way, and if we fail, we fail. Do you understand? That's wrong. That's wrong. I mean, you might be able to put it up. That's being with mankind, and being in the Navy, it's just the way it is. It's my place. I'm going to do it. Your command can be, it's your personality. Listen. We've been living lies, and they spring more lies, and those lies birth more lies, and more lies, and more lies. Birthing hate. And that hate flames fire for more hate. And that hate for more hate. Wow. Yeah. Along with all that killing in the Bible and shit like that, I'm not the atheist saying that God is the killer. God is the heavy in the book. That God is the wrong guy, That God is covering for two people because they don't have the female part of this. So yeah, God is going to kill less. And devil only has a few people in there. Listen. That's because you're reading it wrong, So anyways, I have trouble. I just woke up with this trouble on my mind, and I wanted to get this out real fast. It's like I've been spending my whole life trying to identify and to reset myself and to find, take all the doubt out of my mind and make me sound. So when someone calls me a name or something like that, I say, poor man. But his knowledge allows him, if he felt like it, to go pick up a stick or something and come over and beat me with it, And when Islam takes its little, its foothold, and Sharia law comes around, am I going to have to go into hiding all over again, No. I'm going to catch them motherfuckers. They're going to kill me so I don't have to live with all this shit. But, we got to nip this in the butt now. Just think about it. The Abraham books, the books of Abraham, the Bibles, the religions of Abraham, they all say the same thing. This lying with the man, is lying with mankind. If you side with the world around you, that's the outside world, there's your abomination. It only has to do with how you connect with the Lord, And if you connect with your people like this, if you hate them or shun them or put them away and build barriers and lines against you, that's how do we become one? How do we become one? How can you make me a straight man against my own flesh and blood, and my own, I like to say soul at this particular time, but that soul doesn't have boy or girl tacked to it. That soul's got, whatever happens. What do I need? What am I going to learn this time from, you know? Shit. Listen. It's all about hate. The further away you get from the surface reading of that Bible, and every time you hear someone's mouth open up about hate and give it to the Bible, give it to the devil, in your mind's eye you say, what a shame. What a shame. All right? And you should feel very proud and very secure in your ideas. Is Rick really telling the truth? Can we have this? Open up your own mind. What do you think it means for man to lay with mankind? What do you think that means? You think that's a fag? You think that makes the queer? He's laying with another man? All right. Well, unsubscribe from me because I have nothing to do with idiots. Okay? Shit. Just crazy. No, stay subscribed because, you know, this means that at least there's a crack in your bone-ass head and a little light's getting there, you know. But we're out to try to stop this fighting, and we are told to go and try to, if you hear something wrong, bad teachings or the wrong teachings, we're supposed to call them out. And that's what I do. I do it all the time. Then I ask these questions. What do you think this means then? Dumbasses. Shit. Fuck. I don't know what to do. Except go in and separate. It's about time for me to do that. You see, it comes up and down and up and down. Just like life. And we operate this muscle, this gland, just like we would if we were working out. It's something that you constantly are working. You're constantly on this. All right? Thank you and love you. That's the day.